So we're going to begin with our first award, and to introduce that award nominator, I'm going to give you Sharon Cardia, who's a new member of Genetic Alliance's Council.
Thank you, Sharon. So I'm very happy to be presenting this award in the art of listening. This award honors a health professional who brings caring, receptive professionalism and care into the lives of individuals and families living with genetic conditions. At this point, I'd like to invite Linda Feld to come up, who is the nominator of Dr. Lehmann-Horn, and she's going to say a little bit about Dr. Lehmann-Horn.
Good evening. It's a great honor and privilege to be here this evening to present the Art of Listening Award. I would like to thank the Genetic Alliance for their generosity. As we look around the room tonight, I will take a wild guess and say that many of you have never met a patient with periodic paralysis. Well, tonight is your lucky night, because there are several of us present from all corners of the United States as we honor the recipient of the Art of Listening Award. The periodic paralyses are a group of rare inherited disorders that cause temporary episodes of muscle weakness or paralysis. This disease is rare, occurring about once in 100,000 people. As a patient with periodic paralysis, I understand firsthand how important it is to find a physician who understands this little-known disease and becomes your advocate and partner. Being listened to spells the difference between feeling accepted and feeling isolated. In 1999, I discovered a patient advocacy group called the Periodic Paralysis Association. Periodic paralysis has been suggested as a possible answer to our strange symptoms, but the diagnosis was always discarded since we did not meet the known criteria defining the disease. At about the same time, the Periodic Paralysis Association formed a partnership with Dr. Frank Lehmann-Horn of Ulm, Germany, who was dedicating his life to the study of periodic paralysis and related diseases. Dr. Lehmann-Horn is currently the designated Hertie Senior Research Professor of Neurosciences and Applied Physiology at Ulm University in Ulm, Germany. He is recognized worldwide as being the foremost authority in the study of periodic paralysis. Through a generous offer from Dr. Lehmann-Horn in 2002, patients who were members of the Periodic Paralysis Association were given the chance to submit their blood sample to him for genetic testing free of charge. While collecting DNA samples, Dr. Lehmann-Horn listened with great curiosity as patients described their often mysterious symptoms. He was able to take these conversations and use them to search for new and unknown variations of periodic paralysis. He does not put patients into a little box labeled periodic paralysis. Dr. Lehmann-Horn identifies a new box and labels it for each patient. Our family was one of the fortunate few whose mutation he found. However, as it turned out, this was not our greatest gift. Instead, it was the support and caring attitude and partnership of a doctor thousands of miles away that changed our lives. All human beings, all patients, need at least one person with whom they can openly and unashamedly discuss every little detail, happening, desire, fear of their life, whether it is from the past, the present, or the future. There's a need to be accepted unconditionally, appreciated, recognized, respected, valued, approved of, and complimented that affects the way we communicate. Dr. Lehmann-Horn fills this need and then some with his patients. He listens carefully, asking questions to show that he is genuinely interested, and he listens, sometimes leading him to the answer patients have been seeking for a lifetime. Patients appreciate and respect and value someone who is a great listener. Brenda Uland, a prolific Minnesota author and columnist, said, "We should all know that this, listening, not talking, is a gifted and great role, and the imaginative role. And the true listener is much more beloved and magnetic than the talker. And he is more effective and learns more and does more good. And so try listening." As a member of the Periodic Paralysis Association, I believe that people of gentleness and caring can change the world. We could never find a person who fulfills this role for us more than Dr. Lehmann-Horn. As the PPA liaison between the PPA and Dr. Lehmann-Horn, I have watched hundreds of family members search for their miracle. As one of the fortunate persons who have a DNA match, it makes every other family member become your own as they search for answers. Dr. Lehmann-Horn is the best periodic paralysis advocate in the world today, and he is the most amazing partner any patient could find. He listens to us with an open heart and mind, and although he does not like to be called this, he is our hero. Tonight, it gives me great pleasure to present the Genetic Alliance Art of Listening Award to Dr. Frank Lehmann-Horn with love and respect from his many patients and their families.
For your ability to listen and understand, here is the award in the Art of Listening, the Genetic Alliance.
Oh, that's great. Dear board members, dear colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, last December I received an email saying, "Congratulations, you have won the Art of Listening Award." I was perplexed. And my wife couldn't believe it. A listening award for you, that's impossible. Therefore, I thought this is a scam. But then the following parts of the email made me wonder. Healthcare professional, panel of judges, wonderful nomination letters. Wonderful nomination letters? From whom? Linderfeld, Orlando, Florida, Misty Smith, Austin, Texas, and Deborah Cabell-Graham from Canada. Real persons, well known from the annual meeting of the Periodic Paralysis Association in Orlando 2007, and also from about 350 emails back and forth. Although I didn't know anything about the existence of nomination letters, I started to trust that the email was true. And now, holding the award in my hands, I know it is true. I would like to thank the Genetic Alliance Association, to thank the panel of judges who selected me for this very prestigious award, and I especially thank Linda, Misty, and Deb for the wonderful nomination letters. In addition, I thank the many families around the world which have supported our research by giving blood samples and have supplied my group with novel and unique histories and experiences to their rare disease. Is anybody listening to me? My feelings regarding receiving this award, it's a special type of award because it comes from my patients. As director of a university research department, my contact with patients has become limited. Thus, it is even more fulfilling as a part-time physician to be recognized for this personal work. Research only becomes meaningful when ultimately you can help patients. One of the unique and exciting aspects of my research group is that we discuss the effects of family mutations with the ultimate hope of finding an individual care program and therapy. Thank you all for celebrating the Genetic Alliance Awards with us. Thank you.